Hello again. It's a hot summer day in Florida. I got the fans on and I have an hour left before a humongous storm is on the way. But fortunately, my camera will shut off in 20 minutes, so the timer's set. And I wanted to show you this, I made myself a little sketch of the layers I wanted to do in this. And I'm not looking for a lot of cells, and it's kind of an abstract landscape, obviously. And I did this painting, I did videos of this painting before, but it was way back when I wasn't experienced, and I don't know what was wrong with my camera, but it shut down 5 times. So someday when I get an editing program, I will share that whole thing with you in the shortest amount of possible time. In the meantime, it looks to me like I want to do that again, but I didn't even remember rustling sounds of canvas being removed in the background. Okay, there you go. I have that other painting up, and I didn't have this color before, and I really like this color a lot. And the thing that I think about sky is that it's all kinds of colors for sure. There's a lot of white in there, and I really want to do this in the quickest way possible. And once I spread that paint around, I will then make up my mind. Oh, I've got a dirty spatula, bad girl. That's okay, I have another spatula, and I'm going to use my good grip spatula just to make the fastest sky possible and see what that white will do in there. I'm not going to get too fancy, I hope. I think some more white is in order there. Anything that's white will be just hazy day clouds. And I like the look of that, and I will use the overflow to prime my edge and try not to have too much of a line of demarcation over there. Yeah, don't want to do that again. But I probably don't have a choice because I got to cover to the edges. Okay, I'll be patient with myself, and as long as that's not too dry when we finally get back to it. Actually, I really like a messier sky, so let's change it up a little. We'll pretend twilight's coming because I'd like to put a little sunset in there along the edge. And for me, that means I'm going to start with that blue color. Because I can. And because I haven't done this for a long time, since that debacle with the 5 times. I love this color, so I'm going to incorporate this color into my sunset. And where's my smaller spatula? Okay, I have a smaller spatula, and I am going to just keep adding things to that area and see what happens. And hopefully I can put a little sun in there at some point in time. But really and truly, I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'm willing to play. And I'm just going to keep wiping my spatula off so I don't make too much brown, and come back here with some of my metallic blue and fill in. Because no matter what I start with, as long as I'm still got damp paint, I said that, you can probably still mess with it some. Now, I have some light blue around here, and I have this light turquoise, and I want that light blue. I don't know how light it really is. You can see it's not that light. I did not mean to dribble over that orange line. Bye-bye. Okay. I like this color. I like this color when it comes out of the bottle. I like this color in the sky. There's always a possibility you'll never see this anyway. I also like, what do I like? I like that sky. I like the paint on my spatula that's left over, creating sort of random beautiful patterns, and that's working out okay for me. Let me think. Yeah, too hot to think. Let me do. Let me just think and pretend I'm thinking because evidently I can't talk and do everything else at the same time. So I don't want to make mud. I do not want to make mud. That much I promised myself. And I am going to hopefully be able to take advantage without making mud. That's what fingers are for. What else do I have? I have that beautiful pink color, and I want to use some of that in there. And cool, it's still coming out. Not really a sunset color, but this is not really a sunset. So everything's a little on the surreal side, or abstract, or impressionist, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm calling it fun right now. And I never did find my dark blue. My dark blue, which would be a good thing to have right now, because I think that's a mountain color for me. But you know what else? I think I'm just going to black it out. I know that's against somebody's rules somewhere, but that person did not teach me. So I'm allowed to break some rules. I'm going to wipe off my spatula again, because it's got colors of paint that have nothing to do with what my current plan is. I'm just going to use colors I like. That way. I think I want some lighter colors in there before I start pulling things around. Where's my pale purple? I don't see you. Where are you? I got a couple. That's not really pale. That's a lot brighter. That's very similar. That's not really what I had in mind. Well, maybe we'll just cheat. Or use the blue to suffice. And see what happens. Oh, I got paint on that spatula too. I have been a very, very bad girl, evidently. So, fortunately I still have one left. I'm going to push that over the side. And that didn't gain us a whole lot of anything that I was expecting, but I suppose it's a place to start. And do I want any of that other color? What did I put? I need that green, I think. And I found a nice, oh, that neon green is just too neon for me. Okay, well, I'm going to use the clean side of that spatula until it's not a good idea anymore. Which we'll probably both find out at the same time. Okay, so there's my so-called mountainous range. And that spatula needs to be cleaned off, and I need some paint over there, so I'm going to steal it with my finger because I'm right here right now and I'm in kind of a hurry. And I really want some more of this color in here. I love it when that color shows up in sunsets, don't you? Well, I do. You can't answer. I should not ask you questions. That makes me look like the nutcase I might not be. Yeah, right. We know I'm nuts. So I see a little bit of, I like those streaks and sunset skies. So I'm just going to keep stealing a little paint from here, and a little paint from there, and hoping I don't make mud. And so far I've been fortunate. My little sunshiny area is looking a little lackluster, but that's okay, because we could come back after and stick a new sun right in there if we so desire. I want some more of this, and I want to change it up with that and see what happens. And I like it so much, I'm going to do it again. I'm not sure about this really brilliant blue over here because that does not seem to belong to me. But I guess I can come back. You know what? I want more of that awful pink. My favorite awful pink. Maybe we'll just, yes, we will. That's cool. That's perfect. That's kind of what I had in mind. It's an abstract painting anyway. So there are no rules in my house. for what I do with abstract paintings. I don't know. I don't know about that line. And I lost a little paint on my edge, so I figured I'd just augment it. I kind of want to put some of this green in there and see what happens. Because I can. And I'm going to wipe my spatula off again. And that's okay, I'm liking that. And then again, maybe a little more. I think that will work. To be honest with you, that's probably fine. So where's my note? Where are my notes? My notes. Where did my notes go? They're there. Nope, you're there. I am not the most organized person you ever met. Alright, so my plan was to make some grassy area in the foreground. And I'm not planning on swiping that, but that's only because I'm a spatula cheater. So I'm just going to do what I've been doing. Adding colors I like. Trying to keep the yellow away from the purple. Because that would be a really good recipe for making brown, I think. So, what else I am missing? I like this color. Even though it's not really grass color, it's going to work for me. I swear it is. Oh look, we're getting some nice cells in there. Maybe what that means is it should be torched. And I see, and I'm my little eye, okay, I see that I have some other stuff going on up here, and maybe it's a good time to put my glasses on because I didn't see it until that moment. But I'm not minding that either. Like I said, I can come back with some white after, so long as we're not completely dry. And I think we're getting pretty close to dry anyway, so I might be wrong about that. But I kind of like it when it gets a little sticky, because it makes some great cloud textures, if you can see what I mean. Yeah, I'm jumping around all over the place. Oh, I love that. Don't have enough paint on the top of that. I don't believe. Yep, here comes the thunder. Well, I do expect not to die today, so hopefully it's not as close as it sounds, and that would be good with me. Just have little bits of superfluous areas. It's probably because I'm not wearing my glasses. And that's always a good idea if you have the kind of eyesight that I've been developing in the last however long it's been going on. I don't know. I've been wearing reading glasses for some few years, but things are evidently escalating. Okay, so I have my grassy area. And my grassy area is also going to get pushed right up into that mountainous area. And then, because I can, before I make too much mud, I'm going to find a nice clean skewer. Am I? Maybe. Actually, I got this funky little fork. Let's do that. Let's just be different. I can go back through and probably, it's kind of even. Even's not always a good thing. I wanted some rocks, but that sort of implies gray to me. And I wanted a little ocean at the bottom. think what I'm going to do is wipe off that spatula so I can use it again. And make an uneven line down there. Knock some paint off. Bring some paint in. How much time do we have left? We have 4 minutes left. I better be quick. Okay, so my idea of rocks. Cheap and easy rocks. Same thing. Make sure there's not too much green getting mixed in there. Like putting a little red along the edge for a reflection. Don't forget to do my edges. This is an example of what you can do in a very short amount of time, but I think you actually probably have more time than I used, and you should take more time than I took and make something better than I made. Although I'm not particularly unhappy with it. And I am going to go down here and what am I going to do? I'm going to wish I had more time. And I don't want to take a lot more time. And that's some pretty not so great grass. So maybe I will just push some mountains down in there and randomize this stuff a little. Not that it's that random when you find it, but not uniform is probably better at this point for me, in my opinion. And I am going to rely on that paint deciding to heal, even though it is a hot day and paint is drying fairly quickly. I'm just going to rely on that. And make some rock shapes. None of which you can see right side up. Only I can see them right side up, and they don't look that bad. And there goes my crib notes. And if I can do this in the next couple minutes, I will. Let's see how far that goes. Put it over the side, and that side. And even though I'm in Florida and I think of water as turquoise here, I spent the last, God knows, way too long in Maine. Beautiful place, too many ticks. So, rather than attempt to take my time with this spatula, I'm going to call that good with a little bit of what? I want that green. I don't want a lot of it, but I want some. And I really would like some pretend seafoam. And then I have no beach sand. So, done. Voila. For you, for me. Oop, I got that whole top to fix up when we're done. So, I'm not sure that's my greatest work, but it was kind of fun to do for you. And for me. I'll have to turn that right side up again to see. I don't know what I'm inclined to do when you're done, and you will be done in a moment. How long do you have? You have no time. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget I do have a PayPal donation button if you want to help me out. I have no income. And if you want to contribute through Patreon, you'll keep me going a lot longer because it's a monthly subscription. And I really appreciate you guys inspiring me. And I may touch this painting up a little bit, and I'll definitely use a torch on it some more. And it was kind of still fun anyway. There's the timer. All right. Goodbye. And Priscilla out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.